Guys, great to be back with you again. It's hard to believe another week has passed. We are here in the shipping room, going to do another shipping video and walk you through a really nice range of Emerald guitars today. What I've got on the rack today, we have an Amicus, we have an X7, we have a X10 Slimline, we have a Virtuo, we have an X20, we have two X20 lefties, we have an X20 12 string, an X30 string, an X30 string with a high vibe, an X30 12 string with a high vibe, and a beautiful fretless Ballard bass, and then a bunch of other really nice guitars in our stock pictures. So really great selection of guitars. If there's any of those specifically interest you, make sure you watch right the way through, and I'll give you the details on them. So I'm just going to jump in. I'm going to take you through all the details. First is Michael from Michigan, and Michael's got a Co.Donegal Amicus, and Co.Donegal for a long time was one of our most popular veneers. Maybe it's become, some of the others have become more popular, but Co.Donegal is still one of our favorites here, and I think maybe one of the reasons it hasn't been as popular recently is we've had limited stock of it, but I have been looking for more. But Co.Donegal has this beautiful light sapwood, and then has all these dark browns and blacks, and always has just great contrast and colors in it, and that's what people love. And here it's been really nicely executed with the light wood running right up into the neck, and then matched coming out of the headstock here. This is our little short scale 12 string, and then a red carbon back and sides, and a really nice example. So next one's going out to Phil in Indiana, and Phil has gone for one of our X7s, and now this is a customized X7 because it's got our full X10 pickup system mounted in an X7, so quite unique that way, but really cool option. So it's got the MIDI here, it's got the piezos, and I'm assuming, I got to look inside, but yep, K and Ks. So it's K and K, piezos and MIDI. So really nice pickup system on this guitar. It's got the vibrant weave in the gold, the amber, and that's a really nice travel guitar. Well, I say travel guitar because we use it as our more compact, smallest guitar, but really, you know, it's a power guitar. It's a compact guitar that can do just about everything the others can do, just a more compact size. So this one is going to Dan in Illinois, and this is an X10 Slimline. This is the X10 Slimline with the Crevo humbucker, the 6 individual piezo bridges, and our piezo saddles, and that really nice slimline proportions on this X10. So great acoustic guitar, good acoustic output, and then fantastic when you plug it in, but all aimed more at the acoustic side of things, as opposed to the Virtuo that is a little bit more of an electric push, which I'll show you now in a second. Something that people sometimes ask is really what the main difference is, and with this we're always trying to protect the integrity of the soundboard. So we've designed a bridge system that still transfers a really great acoustic energy into the top. We don't really cut any holes into the top, so we're using the Crevo humbucker here, which is a slimline humbucker that sits on top of the soundboard. So we don't have to cut any holes in it, and it just keeps the whole top really functioning really well as an acoustic instrument. We do mount some of the controls on here, so you can have the controls here or in the sound hole, depending on what pickup system you're on a Slimline. But we keep them really far off in the periphery into an area of the guitar that's not quite as active. So acoustic proportions here still are really taken care of in this instrument. So finished in black carbon, and really nice, elegant guitar. So the Virtuo, by contrast, this is going out to Jay in Texas, and so the Virtuo we actually cut into the top. So this does compromise the acoustic properties of the instrument a little bit. You know, there's no other way around that. You cut holes in the top of a guitar, you mount quite heavy magnetic pickups, it's going to have some impact on the guitar. So this is a guitar that gives you a good acoustic sound, but it's emphasized towards the plugged-in sounds. And with the Virtuo, you've got the magnetics, the piezos, the MIDI connectivity, you've got all the onboard controls here. So it's a very, very versatile guitar. If you haven't come across it yet, definitely go and check out all the demo videos. Really nice example here. It's spalted chen with a blue transparent over the top, blue transparent over vibrant weave back and sides, and it's got the white Celtic knots. And I think the white with the blue is a really nice contrast. Two work really well, and the spalted chen just gives a really cool pattern. You've got the different shades of blue here going right across it, and really nicely frames the pickups and the bridge down the center. Very sweet. Now into an X20, so stepping up in size quite a bit. So this is sort of a dreadnought size guitar. It's our middle of the range. It's a do-all guitar, really versatile, great ergonomics, great sound, and been our most popular seller for many years. So this one's going out to Nick in Bristol, and it's the black natural carbon fiber finish. It's got the piezo bridge, adjustable bridge, and just with the volume control in here tucked in the sound hole. So really nice discrete pickup system, but a lot of great flexibility. And you've got your battery box and your output here. Now we're into two lefties. So first one is going out to John in Singapore. And this is a custom 24.5-inch scale. And we went through this, I think, last week on the website, just talking about, or in the video, just talking about the new options on the website builder, where you can now have custom scales. So this is a custom 24.5-inch scale. And this one's finished in Koa, wonderful Koa. Now, what I'm going to say about Koa is if you're on our website and you've been maybe shopping for an Emerald guitar and you've been thinking about it, Koa is one of our most popular veneers, and just because of the beautiful golden colors. I know if you're on our website at the moment, the stock is really low for Koa, but I got some amazing Koa just 2 days ago. I went on a veneer buying trip and sourced some really amazing flame Koa. So look out for that. Maybe contact the sales guys if you're already interested, and they can start to send you pictures as soon as that's available. So lefty X20, flame Koa top and amber back and sides. And this one has our high vibe pickup system. And you're going to see a lot of high vibes going through in the near future. It's been very, very popular, and for good reason. Just a really fantastic pickup system. Next one's going out to Christina in Utah. And this is Zircotti. And another veneer actually that I was purchasing just last week and sourcing some more. And Zircotti is fantastic because it has, I think, such rich, deep, chocolatey colored patterns on it. And it tends to have almost like a patchwork kind of pattern. And then the light wood in the center here. So just gives a really nice, rich, deep look, but with a lot of contrast and pattern. And I really like the headstock on that as well. I think it goes very nicely with the body, and an amber back and sides. So that one's going all the way to Utah. Then Linda and Michael in Florida. This is the first of our 12 strings, and this is our X20 12 string, and finished in blue carbon. And now this one's got a little bit of a unique finish in that it's got black dots. So on our website you'll see we offer different colors, the white, silver and gold. But we've done a few black inlays recently, and it's really nice because it's a solid black that really stands out against the more kind of silvery black of the unidirectional carbon on the fretboard. And this is the first one I've seen with black dots. And you can see like it's subtle, but really still stands out. And because it's a gloss finish on a satin finish as well, yeah, it really looks attractive. And black carbon back and sides. So a lovely 12 string. Then the first of our 3 jumbos, the X30. This one's going to Nicholas in Orpington in England. And it's just a beautiful golden guitar. This is Tamo Ash on the top. And it has that really beautiful rich color, lovely 3-dimensional movement to the top. And amber gold back sides, and then the gold inlays. So I love the appointments on that guitar. And then gold tuners on the headstock. So yeah, it's got all the gold features. It's got the piezo bridge with the K&Ks inside. So really versatile pickup system. Works great on a jumbo. So from that to another Goldie, and this is vibrant weave gold all round. So that beautiful vibrant weave. So it's a silver material that we put a gold and amber color over, and as you can see, it just really pops. This one is finished with gold rings and fretboards, and another one of our high vibe pickup systems. So we're running a little bit behind on getting some video content done on the high vibe. Trying to get Davey, or our very own Davey K, to do some videos on the high vibe. So we've got to push him on that, make sure we get that done very soon. Another high vibe, this one's onto a 12 string, X30 12 string, and a Palfaro top. Beautiful colors in that top. Various colors of browns, blacks, you know, the lighter amber kind of color running up the center here. Another amber gold back and sides, and the vintage, and the vibrant weave, and then gold tuners on the headstock. Really cool inlay on the fretboard here. It's got the gold vines, and yeah, just a really standout instrument. I love the different things that you guys choose. There's rarely 2 guitars the same going out of here, and I think that's one of the coolest things. Whenever we brought out the Builder almost a year ago, I think it was it St. Patrick's Day last year, we launched the Builder, and it just totally transformed our business, because it was before that we were kind of choosing what we would build for you, and we had a range on our website that you could go through. Essentially, you could build all the same things, but it was just harder to visualize them. And since we've been able to put that on a platform where you can visualize the guitars, it just really helps you guys choose exactly the unique guitar for you. And as I say, every one is different, and it really is so rewarding and so much more fun to be able to do it that way. You know, I remember the days we used to just make black carbon fiber guitars, and we thought it was a big innovation to start adding the color over the top of the carbon, and make black carbon into red carbon. And here we are now doing all this variety of colors and veneers, and it's been a fun journey. So here is a beautiful Balor bass, and this one's going to Denny in British Columbia, Canada. And this Balor is a 5-string fretless, and we've recently changed this to being an adjustable bridge on the Balor, and I think this really is successful. It really works well, transfers the sound well, gives that great adjustability that you might want in a fretless or on any acoustic bass. And also it's a piezo bridge, so it transfers and picks up really, really well. So this one has a Indian rosewood top, and the gold inlay on the fretboard here, the gold vines, and then that beautiful red back and sides. So fantastic instrument. And this one has both piezos and the K&Ks inside the contact pickups. So very versatile. Stereo jack where you can split those and do different things with them as well if you want to be creative that way. Yeah, beautiful acoustic bass. So that's it for this row. And then what we're doing now every week is any guitars that are sold out of our stock, and there's usually quite a few that are going from our website, from our stock section. We're putting them now on the screen, and it just means that we can ship them out straight away to you, but still give you a little shout out. So the first one is going out to David in California, and I guess actually sometimes by the time we've put this shipping video out, you might be seeing this and already sitting with your guitar, so that'd be cool. So David in California has a Virtuo with amber and royal ebony. Okay. Then next one up we have Robert in Nevada, another Virtuo, and this one's spalted chen chen. And look at those amazing details on that. Beautiful spalted chen chen with the flex running down the center. Then we have, would it be Jer or Jerry? Maybe you can correct me on that. Also in California, and an X20 String lefty. So I guess that's 3 lefties this week. It's funny, lefties seem to go in a little bit of a cycle. Sometimes you'll sell a lot, and sometimes you'll not sell any for a while. So that's the one model that we do as a lefty, is the X20, and this one's finished in red carbon. Then Atle in Norway, an X30 red with candy stripe Paduk. A very nice example. And Craig in Michigan in the US, and he's got another Virtuo going out to him with a Koa finish and amber back and sides, and beautiful gold hardware on there. And then we've got Jeff in Arizona, a Virtuo with royal ebony, great patterns. I seen somebody actually posting online pictures of their royal ebony guitar, and kind of having some competitions to see who could like see different faces and pictures in the guitars, which is kind of cool. Royal ebony has great patterns in it, so it's always cool to see what you can see in there. Then we have John in New York, an Amicus with the green and the gold hardware, and yeah, that's a really nice combination. Great for playing some Celtic music on. And last one we have today is going out to Sherry in Pennsylvania, and that's an X10 in amber and Clara walnut. So really nice one to finish. So that's it this week. And oh, what I was going to do actually is I'm going to address some of the questions. So last week I was asking you to send in some questions, and there were a few really nice comments, and we're going to start pulling them out. So Peter Clark loved the Koa Virtuo, and George Hergen is wanting to see a little bit more of the factory and the building process. George, we are going to try and do that. We're currently finishing off some of the sections. It's taken way, way longer than it should. Because of COVID, we've had so many people that have been off. Our electricians had problems with COVID, and builders and window guys, and so many suppliers have been hit. It's just been a really, really big problem. Thankfully, it's starting to balance out, so hopefully we're going to make some more progress, and we'll send you some more pictures. Jan Lorenz says amazing guitars as always. Thanks, Jan. Amazing playing as always. Joel says Virtuo was his dream guitar. Mine too, and that's why I invented it. John Veld says it's nice to see fan fretting on the builder, and John would know that because he's got a fan fret X7. Philip Ross says, I just changed the strings on my X20. First time with the pinless bridge, which is fantastic. As a question, is there a photo of the underside or inside of the pinless bridge? It would help to see how it works. Well, Philip, glad that you're enjoying that. We are planning to make some videos of how to change your strings and all that sort of stuff, some technical stuff, so we should do a little bit more of that. Actually, there's not much to see underneath. If you look underneath the bridge on a pinless bridge, it's just a little slotted keyway. It's just a circle with a line through it with a little slot. And as you put your string down in there, you just pull it into the slot, and the ball end just anchors on the underside of the saddle. Really quite a simple thing. A trick that I was telling somebody last night, sometimes people find it a little bit difficult when they put the ball end into the little slotted keyway, and then they go up to change or to tighten the tuners, and the ball pops back out. That can be really frustrating. I have a technique, and it's really easy just to keep tension on the whole time. But the easiest way of all is get a golf tee, stick it in the hole after you put the string and the ball end in. It's going to keep the ball end in the right place. Pull it up to tension take a string tee out and go on to the next string. So that's my little trick. So I'm going to have to start producing emerald string tees, or golf tees. So Ken says, love the black maple. So do I, absolutely love it. Now Peter, here you are again. I would like to see the Celtic vine inlay as an option on the Amicus. Someday I promise I will order one. So yeah, you'll have to, now I've put it out live that you're going to order one. Okay, so the Amicus has less inlay options than on some of the other ones. And it's kind of to do with the space. It's a little bit tight to try and fit on those vines in there. But I think we will get a variation of some of our designs, and we'll get our graphics guy to get those designs put together and get them on there for the Amicus. So I think that is a good idea. Love to see a model. Mickey says, love to see a model minus the sound hole, but with F holes or similar instead. Mickey, I think you should check out the Kestrel, because that's exactly what that has. Yep, so that's pretty much it from last week. So always nice to see your comments, and appreciate those. So if you get any questions this week, any comments about what we're doing, please send them in, and we'll give you a shout out. We'll read them out and we'll answer them as much as we possibly can. So great to do it as always. Great to have your feedback and your interaction. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see these on a regular basis, because sometimes they pop up on your timeline. We put them out every Friday at 4 p.m. So you can find it if you go directly to our Facebook page. But if you want to see it, just like and subscribe, or on our YouTube channel, please go and do that, and you'll see our content whenever you're online. So thanks for being part of it. We love what we're doing, and we love that you love what we're doing too. So see you next week.